So how do we work with model agencies? Well, there's a couple of things that we need to do first, like building our portfolio, which if you don't know where to get models, that's totally fine. I already made some videos about that and a couple of other things that we'll be discussing in this video. So if you see something pop up, feel free to click it, but I'll try to make sure I mention those things. But yeah, the first thing is building a portfolio, right? So we're gonna work with our friends and family, but after that, I strongly encourage you to work with their friends and family, because when we're working with model agencies, we're gonna be working with people that we generally don't know. Now, the only difference there will be these people want to be in front of your camera, whereas your family are just doing it because you asked, right? Also, let's keep in mind that these people are going to be new faces generally, and these are people who are new to modeling, or at least new to the model agency, but generally they're new to modeling. So they're not going to have a lot of experience, and they'll be in the same boat as your friends and family, right? Okay, so the next thing you want to think about as we're doing these photo shoots is the quality. And we want to think about what we're kind of like, what's the goal of these shoots? And we want to not have necessarily a goal for every single shot. You know, it's not film, we don't have to do that. But try to really think about your shots as you're going through the shoot and try to have a general idea as to what you want at the tail end of the shoot, right? Try not to shoot 1,000 photos in 2 hours. I generally will do 300, maybe you do 100. But try not to do, 600, 700, 800, because if you're just spraying on the shutter like this, it's going to be really hard to recall what you've done to create those images. And when you're working with model agencies or clients, whatever, they may ask you, hey, can you reproduce that? Can you do that shot that you did for them, for me? And if you don't remember what you did, that's a really daunting task. So try to just keep in mind what you're doing and try to really even document your process, right? Additionally, while we're doing these shoots, if you can think about your style as you're progressing, that will be really great for you, very beneficial. A lot of people think that your style is just the colors of your image, and while yes, the colors do play a big role in the visual aspect, it's a lot more than just the colors of your images. It's what kind of models are you using? Are they only male? Are they only female? Are they both? What kind of places are you going? How are you posing them? What kind of energy is going between this shoot to the next shoot? All kinds of things. And I'm not really telling you this because I want you to think about all of this, right? I just want you to have this kind of on your mind and try not to get too overwhelmed, but just think about, the results of your shoots and kind of like what you're kind of noticing, like what kind of trends, what kind of things are you continuously doing? Maybe those are things that you need to change, or maybe those are things that you really like and you want to keep doing them. So be aware of what you're doing. The next thing you want to think about is communication. And you don't have to actually work with anyone to do this, or you can work with your friends and family, whomever. So ideally, when you're talking to these booking agents, these might be people who don't have a creative background. So you want to talk to them as if they're not creative. You just want to give them a short and simple email when in regards to what it is you want to do. So they might say, well, what's the theme? And you could just say, small girl in big city. That gives them a little bit of an idea. Additionally, you want to get in the habit of making mood boards if you're not in that habit already. Mood boards are just a collection of images or even sometimes words to kind of give somebody an idea as to what you want to do, right? So if we do a little math problem, we say theme, which is going to be a sentence or two, plus mood board, plus my portfolio. All these things together give your booking agent, or not the booking agent, a really good idea as to what it is that you want to do. They can now conceptualize what it is that you want to do. And it gives them a really good idea of what's going to come out of this photo shoot. So the last thing we got to do now is send that email. And the nice thing about this email is after it's done, it's like a really good template for all the other model agencies we want to talk to. Additionally, if you have a name, I would put that down, but you don't always have a name, right? So how I would do this is, hello, my name is Anthony Judge, and I am a fashion and beauty photographer, period. I am based in this city, and I would love to have the opportunity to work with your new faces, period. Here is a link to my work. link it. If you don't have a website, that's fine. Put your Instagram down. Whatever or wherever you have your stuff online, link it. Additionally, I would then go ahead and embed 2 to 3 of your images, or if you have like a digital emailer, put that down, maybe both. It's totally up to you. I would definitely kind of play around with your emails and see what works for you. If you have any questions or you want to talk to me about it, feel free to do that down below or join my Discord.